Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I am Mike, and this is a review for COBWEB, a movie that you may not have heard of. I saw the trailer when we were doing our every month I do a video of every horror movie coming out this month, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell so that you know when those come out, you piece of shit. Not you, just everyone else. But no, seriously, I watched the trailer for this and I was like, holy crap, something's got to be wrong with it. Like, it's got to be broken in some insane way because everything about this trailer screams absolute box office hit, just like Barbarian, which it's by the producers of Barbarian. And yet I've never heard anything of it. I only found it from researching what's coming out this month. It's out now in a limited release in certain theaters. I'm not sure if the plan is maybe to get some word of mouth going and then to release it wide. Or just like to digital or like what they're going to do. But hopefully everybody has a chance to see this real soon and check. Maybe it's playing near you right now. So this movie's written by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 writer, which I fucking love that movie. I don't know about you guys. I know some people don't. I thought it was a blasty blast. And it was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that actually had a massacre in it, which was spatial. It's also by the director of 2019's Marianne, which is a Netflix show that was a real hit there for a minute. It's foreign, so subtitles and stuff, and I never learned to read, so I didn't actually check it out, but I hear it's pretty amazing. So a lot of people were looking forward to this, and it's got amazing talent in it with Lizzie Kaplan's in this, Homelander, Anthony Starr's in this, and you see the trailer and you're like, man, that looks like the next big hit. It looks like Barbarian. It looks like Smile or whatever. And yet nothing. So I don't know, but the story is there's this kid and he has these weird shit fuck parents, and they're weird as hell and they are creepy as fuck tits. They're both amazing in the movie, by the way. And Lizzie Kaplan's just like crazy psycho Kathy Bates misery type mom, just a nutbag, and she's freaky and it's weird and I don't like it. It's very much like Carrie's mom. None of those specific things, but just that kind of energy, you know, that fucked up mom energy.
No more nightmares.
No more.
That's right.
But this little kid goes to school and he gets picked on and everything sucks for him and his parents are super creepy and he starts hearing these knocks on the walls in the night and he goes to investigate. And that's where I'll stop with the plot because everything else about the movie is real tucked back. There's probably a better way to word that. Did you fuck me? I'd fuck me. But it's a lot like a movie like Barbarian in a lot of ways where you want to know as little as possible going in. So I won't be the one to ruin that for you at all. What I will say is it's a movie, it's a tale of two halves. The first half of the movie is really, it's slow, but the cinematography is so pretty to look at. The acting is so spot on. The scares are really well crafted that it doesn't feel slow. You know, it's a joy to watch. Honestly, the first half of the movie for sure is just a joy to watch. And as things escalate, there are so many moments in this movie where you're going, oh shit. I'm watching it with headphones on, right? Because it's a screener that I was watching that was sent. I know that I wasn't pirating it. Don't fucking judge me. Don't tell me what to do, Greg. No, I got a screener for it, which also, to be honest, some of the things I say about the visual effects in this are a little bit tainted, a little gooch, because the screener has the watermark over top of it. So sometimes I'm like, oh, does that look good or not? I can't for sure tell. I definitely would go watch this in theaters if I could, but I'm watching it with headphones in and I'm literally out loud going, oh shit. And my wife's like, what? I'm like, mind your business and get back in the kitchen. Just kidding. Obviously, I wouldn't say that she would murder me in my sleep or just when I was awake. But it's such a fun horror movie when these moments hit because they really do make you go, oh, fuck. I had no idea. I thought it was going to zig. It zagged. It got me at a few points and really shocked me at a few points. And also just the parents are so scary and so well done that when they start being freaky, it really gets under your skin and you're like, oh, here we go. And it's done really well. You know, some of the early scares in the movie remind me of some of the scares from like Hereditary, you know, that they're that well crafted. And again, first half of the movie is what I'm talking about right now. And I loved it. And I loved every actor in this. The kid did a great job too. I would have to say my favorite part about this movie as a whole is the Halloween atmosphere. It's no doubt a Halloween watcher. I mean, it's beautiful. The cinematography in a lot of ways of the entire movie actually sort of reminds me of David Gordon Green's Halloween series. Now, I know a lot of people, there's a lot of detractors for Halloween Ends and stuff like that, but I don't think anybody can argue that the cinematography on those movies was gorgeous and it was shot beautifully. And this was kind of shot that same way. It had that same vibe to it. But apart from that, just there's so many it's all taking place around Halloween. and there's pumpkins everywhere and there's decorations everywhere, and they don't just like show it to you in passing. They make an art of it, in my opinion. Like, I think these things are really important. It's like in Halloween 4, one of the best things about that franchise is the Halloween atmosphere that they cram into Halloween 4. And this is right up there with one of those movies like Trick or Treat. Reminds me of Trick or Treat in a lot of ways, actually. But that could be a definite Halloween watcher, if for nothing else than the ambiance and the set decoration and the way they use pumpkins and shit like that. I absolutely adore that shit. It gets me up in the fucking morning, and this hit on all those cylinders for me. It was like Halloween in July, man. If you're missing Halloween right now, watch this fucking movie. But so let's go to the second half of the film, and I won't talk about absolutely anything that I can't say the things I want to say because it's all hidden secret, you know. It's all meant to be a surprise the way that things come about. But I gotta stop doing that because I'm not even doing it to be funny anymore. It's just like a tick now. But I really enjoyed the ride going up to the top of the tippy top of the roller coaster. You know, I enjoyed the ride and I enjoyed going down. And then there's a loop-de-loop. You know, there's something. Then you go, wait, that doesn't make any sense. That this can do this is happening. It just, there's a huge gaping plot hole that really, I mean, up to this point, I'm thinking to myself, this is a fucking classic. This is up there with like a Trick or Treat or something like that. That's a must watch on Halloween. This feels like a classic. This movie's going to blow people's minds. Oh my God. And that huge plot hole, like you step in it and you break your ankle a little bit. It doesn't stack up, you know, the Jenga house fell over is basically what happens. But that being said, there's also, I can appreciate how much they go for it and how much stuff is happening. And you're having a blast, even though you're thinking, God, this makes no fucking sense. You're having a blast watching it because they're doing some wild shit. It's wild and crazy kids time in the Turner household. And I don't know who the Turners are. And the FX, I saw this on a screener with a huge ass watermark on it. So I don't want to judge too harshly. Some effects looked amazing. And there's one quick reveal that they do involving a pumpkin. And it's a fucking just a classic, you know what I mean? Like the calls coming in from inside the house, Exorcist 3 jump scare, could be a classic moment in a horror movie. It's so fucking well done. But sometimes they show certain things and you go, what? I can't tell if that looked good or if that was just really, really bad. It's hard to tell. It is hard to tell from what I was watching on. So again, as good as the rest of the film looks, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll have to see it on the big screen to tell. But I think at the end of the day, man, this is a movie that had they added a couple pages in the script to sort of explain, or maybe pulled back in a couple areas at the end to sort of tamper it back down and make it a little bit more realistic and fix some of those VX shots, I think, in that same vein, this could have been an all-time great horror movie. And like, it had that much going for it, and it was that entertaining to watch. And again, one moment specifically, I was like, oh shit, oh cinnamon, fun, just what horror movies are supposed to be. It's scary at times, it's beautiful to look at, it reminds you of Halloween. It's got absolutely shit piss shocking moments in it for sure. Just a huge gigantic gaping plot hole that really, really affects the movie and the VFX shots. I will give Cobweb a 7.5, but without those two things, man, it could have been a 10. It really could have been a 10, but I definitely recommend watching it. Even if you come away pissed off at certain things and that plot hole that I was talking about and some of those little issues, I think it's a ride to watch, and I think horror fans will really enjoy it, and it has a lot of what makes horror movies special deep down inside of it. And I'd like to get deeper inside of you, if at all possible. What I mean is, we have a Facebook group where we're putting all our content right now, and I'll put a link to it below, and it'd be really cool if you guys would like and follow that. And also click the subscribe button and the bell so that YouTube notifies you when we make these little ditties. I love your all's fucking faces. I hope you have an amazing week. And Barbie, Oppenheimer, tired of choosing? Suck it. Go see Cobweb.
Hello, listener. Do you like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie? Well, Jay and Mike like scary movies too. You should go and subscribe to their podcast, We Watched a Movie. Because if you don't, I'll gut you like a... Well, I think you get the idea. Enjoy yourselves while you still can.